Hi everyone. I'm wanting to spend the next few minutes sharing a general update with you. In part, this is for my Patreon sponsors. I'd like to encourage anyone who subscribes to my YouTube channel to watch this. Why this is important to me is so you'll be able to understand me and what's behind my YouTube videos. I'm living this out while I make these videos to help other people. And so I post these videos partly so you're able to know me as a person while I go through my own journey. I've upheaved my life a whole lot during the past 6 weeks. Ultimately, it has become way too painful for me to manage the trips with my wheelchair across town to use the gym and then come back home again. The pain was nearly causing me to vomit, and at that point I need to figure out what plan B is. So I've been attending a seated exercise program at a healthcare facility that's located just maybe 3 or 4 minutes from my home. And if I'm honest, I wish I had made this switch a year ago. This isn't to do with the good times and the special moments that have come because of the gym. Why I say this is it's obvious that this is the right match for me in terms of exercise and trying to take care of myself, and I could have benefited from this for quite some time. So there's a number of exercises that you do sitting down. I'll make an example video in a few weeks from now to share this with you, but I wanted to let you know that I've switched to that, and the days when this program isn't on, I've got the handouts so that I can do them here in my home. I've been thinking a lot about my quality of life because of the travel not working out and how I can help myself the best. So this healthcare facility is offering a 6-session course each Thursday during July and the start of August. And I've signed up for it. The course topic is living with a chronic condition. Before I signed up for the course, I asked to see the textbook that's used, and I could see that it's really, really well prepared and has many of the same lessons that I learned myself over the past decade in it. So I'm hoping by the conversation that happens, between the members, that I'll brush up on tips for living out my day-to-day life. The first session was 2 days ago, and it's definitely proven worthwhile. My gut instinct was right about the conversations that happen, helping me figure out my day-to-day life. So I've switched for the seated exercise program and this particular course. There's another one happening this fall that has to do with living with chronic pain, and they've encouraged me to take it as well, and it seems like a good fit. I've also seen that course's textbook, and it's very worthwhile. I have some rewarding news to share. I received the first installment of the inheritance from my dad dying last year. Now, I want to make it clear there's no amount of money that I'd have in exchange for my father. I hate to see people suffer, and I understand that his death was inevitable. The first chunk of inheritance is helping me sort of in 3 key areas of my life. The first is that I've been able to purchase the 2 auxiliary paper trays for the color laser printer I purchased in March. So this color laser printer is for me to be writing books and desktop publishing them. It's one of my goals over the next few years. I have a total of 10 topics that I'm going to write on when I'm able to focus on this. So I've invested in the paper trays because I know this is one of the next big ticket items that I'm going to spend my time on once my life gets a little bit more stable. In the here and now, I've been working on cleaning my home. I've been posting videos about this. It made the most sense to me to hire someone to help me clean, just to finish and get it done, so that I can move on to using the skill set that I'm good at and what doesn't cripple me with the pain that I experience. So I'm making really good progress with my house cleaning right now, and I'm expecting to keep working through this during July and August. So why this is going to take so long is that I'm going through virtually everything that I own and decisively figuring out if it's part of my life now or if it needs to go. This isn't just a light dusting of the house. I realize that I'm going to be dealing with the physical challenges for several years to come, that the treatment's not been successful, and so this is kind of my response to it. It goes with the thinking of minimizing the effort needed for me to maintain my life in my day-to-day existence. In all likelihood, I will need to have someone cleaning for me going forward just because of my physical limits. They're really not stable and they're gradually declining, so I'm going to need to figure out the exact helps that I need. Another helpful item that's come from this first chunk of the inheritance is being able to make a lump sum payment onto the mortgage for this house. So I've got an appointment lined up on Tuesday, July 17th, and I'll be really glad to get this done. When the house is paid off, it's going to help me have better cash flow. Another item that I'm thinking through is if I'd be better off having someone live with me and providing practical help in day-to-day life. It's getting harder for me in terms of blocking off, let's say 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. needing help. What I'm tending to see that I could benefit from is a bit of help a few times during the day. And so someone living with me is the practical answer to this. Another item that I've got on the go is I've purchased a network backup device. So it's a hard drive that goes on my home network, and I'm going to be using this specifically for just my YouTube videos. So backing up YouTube videos that are in progress and archiving the videos that I've posted online. It just uses too much disk space, and the network device I bought a few months ago is just filling up way too quickly because of the ongoing videos. So I'm making a decisive sort of dichotomy where I'll have the one device for day-to-day life on my computer, and then the other device will be for the videos and growing this YouTube channel. The final part that I want to share in this video is that I'm starting to think about only receiving one of the disability pensions, and hopefully this YouTube channel will make up the about $500 a month that the other disability pension gives me. This all boils down to the logistics of having someone renting from me and the rules around the second disability pension that I receive. It's starting to make a lot more sense, so I'm really hoping to see this YouTube channel grow. If you've not done so and you have the opportunity, would you please consider sharing the YouTube channel and the social network avenues that I'm using with people that you know online that would benefit from it. The growth is what's going to make it happen for me in practical terms. The final item that I want to share, also as a result of this first inheritance installment, is that I've ordered the server computers that are needed for hosting the website and making the growth possible that I anticipate over the next few years. I don't want to go into a lot of detail because I don't know that it's going to be helpful to you, but I've been thinking through what's needed to develop an online community, a venue for selling the books that I plan to write. There's some other items that I see that would be helpful in building an online store. And so I'm working towards this. And I'm trying to make the best decisions possible. It's really been a roller coaster the past few weeks. There's been a number of days where I've been in bed just because of the debilitating pain and not being able to do a whole lot. And then a better day comes along and I make the best out of it. So I'm trying to figure out how to get myself sort of on an even keel where I don't stress my body, and I'm working in that core skill set that I'm able to do so and have something to contribute. If you want to know more of what's going on in my life and you have specific questions, please feel free to ask. I do try to post these videos about once a month to keep the Patreon sponsors up to date and anyone else who's interested. I greatly appreciate you giving me the opportunity to invest in your life. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope to see it grow a whole lot. Thanks so much for your time today. Bye for now.